All right, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call him La Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. So, Brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I don't have a lot of battery, but I wanted to do this response while it was fresh on my mind. I was just watching a video from the elder Menachem Zagba, okay, in regards to this comment that was left on the elder Karatazar, I believe his name is, out there in Vegas, okay, and which we had a young brother leave from here and go out to Vegas, man. So hey, shalom to them brothers out there, man. Yabashim Yoshab Rakatham. But and one of the things, the thought that came to my mind whenever I seen, we're seeing this trend where all these different camps is continuing to reinforce this idea that, the Great Millstone is wrong, okay, concerning what the MOTB is. And one of the things that came to my mind is how they're fighting tooth and nail to not completely agree with what GMS says the mark of the beast is, but they're wiggling around. They're they're doing this and they're doing that, and they're kind of halfway saying they're acknowledging the C-hip, but they're not saying that the C-hip is actually what we say it is. And I realize one of the reasons why people are doing this, man. It goes back to what one brother said. He said, I believe it was Elder Kazak out there from Mississippi. But one of the things, Salakia, that he said was, when you mention that you're a part of Great Millstone, you get this certain response where people kind of shake their head. They probably making noises like, you one of them GMS niggas, And that's true, man. People actually view us that way. So I want to get a few precepts, because this is the thing about it. It's being proven more and more that we're right. Okay, and the scriptures say that then shall it be known, okay, who am I chosen, all right? And the Most High definitely is dealing, Salakia, with GMS. Now let me get a precept, because this is the mindset that these people have, right? And Salakia for no camera feed or whatever. All right, it's First Corinthians 4 and 9 says, "For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men." Right. "We are made fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised." See, this is a characteristic of the true men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay? Because this is how we're viewed. All right? We are fools for Hamashiach's sake. People look at us as foolish, for the things that we teach, okay, for the doctrines that we bring out, which are simply just what the scriptures say, okay? The law on grape, okay, grape, with a G. That law is in the scriptures. We're not saying or telling anybody they should go and partake in that act, but we bring out what happened in the law when these things were done. All right, and that's simply all we're saying. But people have turned that from, it's like Paul said, "If I become your enemy from telling you the truth," people, look at us as enemy or wicked simply for telling you what the scriptures say. We're telling you the truth about these different things. Whether you do them or not, that's up to you. But we recommend specifically against, things that will get you incarcerated in this society. Okay, sleeping with women of a certain age will get you incarcerated. Even though there was things that were done in the ancient customs, you shouldn't do them here, because all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient unto me. All right. So nevertheless, let's continue reading. 1 Corinthians 4 and 11. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place. Yeah, the men of the Lord, particularly I know the brothers, that I know, and things that I've been, receiving through the Spirit. A lot of people's catching hell right now. A lot of members of GMS is catching hell right now. But that's a rite of passage for the Lord's elect. All right, so it's a blessing to be catching hell. The Lord's testing you. All right. Verse 12, and labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer it. All right, and you've been seeing a lot more of that lately. Different things going on. People coming to steal your spot. You just got to deal with it. You got to stay spiritual rather than carnal. All right, so we're just suffering these different little injustices that's going on. All right. Verse 13, being defamed, we entreat. So even though we've been having a defamation of character happen, people were falsely accusing us of things that if we did them, we would be locked up. Okay, we still are entreating these people, all right, by welcoming them if they repent. Okay, if a guy repents, then we will have no choice but to forgive them. Okay, we are made as the filth of the world. Okay, and I'm interested in what that word world is right there. It's probably cosmos, 1 Corinthians 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to working this phone. Let's get this. All right. Let's see, we're looking at 1 Corinthians 4. I got to remember, I'm running out of battery. We're made the filth of the world. All right, and I was right. The word is cosmos. Okay.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos. Cosmos.
Cosmos. Okay, which means we know that means an apt and harmonious arrangement or government. Okay, so that's talking about Israel. Okay, we're made the filth of Israel. People look at us like that. Like, look at these niggas. They're the wicked. Look at these Bumalites. They're the most wickedest camp in Israel. But the truth of the matter is, the Most High is dealing with us beyond, and that's not even a proud thing. That's just the fact that all these different knowledge and breakdowns have come out through the elders, apostles, the great millstone on down. Okay, that's just the truth. It ain't like that's facts, man. A lot of these people learn from it. When you hear people talk about the Rakah Kodash and different things like that, that didn't come out, until the apostles started talking about it. All right? So we just got to be honest about that. Now let's go back to this precept, right? I'm going to wrap it up because I don't know when my battery's going to die. And I got something to handle before I go to bed. All right? Verse 13 again, 1 Corinthians 4 and 13, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world and are the offscouring of all things unto this day. Okay? I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you. So Paul's exhorting the men of the Lord that, look, this is how it's going to be for you. Okay? And I want to get that word offscouring. Okay?
Strong's G 4067. Peripsema. Peripsema.
Peripsema, and that means something brushed all around, off scrapings, what is wiped off, the dirt that is rubbed off. Okay? To wipe off all around. Lexigraphers under the word relate that the Athenians, in order to avert public calamities, threw a criminal into the sea. Damn. That the Athenians, in order to avert public calamities, yearly threw a criminal into the sea as an offering to Poseidon. Hence, an offscour, hence this word, as if to say, let it become an expiatory offering, a ransom, in comparison with the saving of our lives. Let it be to us a despicable and worthless thing. Okay? So that's how people look at us. We're despicable. We're worthless. You know, all those different things and not even gonna say blasphemies, but all that false witness that happened when ISUPK came to take our spot. You know, it's just an example. Disloyal. You know, all the little different rants and ravens they was doing in the background. Okay, come get under General Yohana. Yeah, but General Yohana told your ass to get loosey with the juicy. Okay, and I don't even know what the algorithm is anymore. Okay. I have no idea. We getting struck all the time. The camp page is down now for a week because somebody else said. You see, we believe it was because this lady said the V word. Anyway, man, like I said, this was just intended to be a quick hit, and I just perceived that a lot of these guys can't get with the MOTB. Of course, it's a spiritual reason because Yahweh Shem Yahushua have not allowed their minds to receive it. That's ultimately the reason. But if you look at it from an aspect of what would contribute to their desire to avoid accepting that it is the C-hip, it'll be because the image that they have of GMS in their mind is that them niggas can't know what it is. They can't know what it is. Why? Because we're looked at as the filth of all of Israel. But guess what? One last scripture that's been coming out a lot lately, I noticed from, the brothers around me and whatnot. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Because I got to. All right, John 15. And let's see where I want to start. John 15 and 18 says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And now... I kind of want to know what that word world is, but more than likely it's cosmos. I'm not going to get into it because I think my phone's going dead. So, but I'm pretty sure that word is cosmos, right? If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you, and the Israelites did hate Yahushua. They tried to kill him multiple times, man. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore it hateth you. Remember the words that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things they will do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Okay? So ultimately, all right, they hated Yahushua. They would hate Yahushua if he came, because Yahushua will be rebuking them just like we are. Okay? Yahushua, no holds barred, man. Okay. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. All right, I gotta wrap it up. But hopefully you were edified. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Hashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say shalom, wa abba, shalom.